Hello, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for outdoor comfort. Send your request into designs@patioheat.com for your personalized recommendations. Our one-on-one customer support helps you make the best decisions for your applications. We strive to earn your business. Visit our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Now let's get heating. All right, so we have this residential patio. It's a screened-in room. And now I don't have the actual framing of the screen and how it's going to really look, but so I just put the screen in here. And let's go ahead and remove that for right now so we can maneuver through the design here a little bit easier. And let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions that I have. So I have 11 feet by 15 foot, and then I have this section here at 10 foot 11 and 3/8, the top edge of the rooftop, or I should say the ceiling. And then also the beam here I have at 8 foot 5 and 3/8, and then also the top of the post I have at 7 foot 5. I think that's pretty much about it. I didn't get the exact dimensions of the entire patio structure, but I did get a floor plan. And in any case, let's go off of what I have here so far. So we do have a TV set that's going to be here. Probably could be moved up just slightly here. And also there are ceiling fans and lights, recessed lighting up here in the patio area. I have a sliding door, glass door, and I think that's pretty much about it. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off those dimensions and then look at what heaters might work for an application like this. So if we were to place a heater in here, and I should also mention that they primarily want to heat up this one space over here. And so we're just going to kind of concentrate on that and show you what that would look like. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what one Infratech unit would look like. And that would be either a CD6024 or a C, as in Charlie, 4024. The CD6024 is 25 amps at 240 volts and 6,000 watts. Now it has two elements here, and you can see that I placed it right around this area here, and I'll give you that dimension here in just a minute. But the 4,000 watt, I believe, is 16.7 amps at 240 volts, 4,000 watts. And you could place that in the exact same location. Now, would I put a heater on this beam here? I wouldn't, because of the fact that if you put a CD model here and you mounted it on a vertical surface like that, you'd have to drop it down 12 inches. I have this beam at 12 inches, if you maybe noticed in the dimensions I gave, but you'd have to drop it down 12 inches, and so it would hang off the edge. Now if you put a slimline 4,000 watt unit on this vertical surface, then you only need 6 inches above, but it could only angle down, so from straight out, angle down 45 degrees, and you would miss the sitting position right here. So that's why I'm not choosing the slimline, nor am I placing the C series on this vertical surface here. Other than that, I think that's about it. So what I've done here is I've taken the heater itself, and you can see here that we have a clearance zone of 18 inches on all four sides, 36 inches down the face of the unit down, and that 18 inches is based off of the face of the unit, and then there's 6 inches of clearance above the heater itself. With that fan, it doesn't look like it would be an issue, but we have probably another 6 more inches out here to go if this fan is a little bit wider, so it should be okay. But in any case, so what I did was I've taken the heater first and I moved it 18 inches away from this edge here, so that would be from right here, and then I added another 12 inches. And you can see in a minute here with Array that it's not perfectly centered within the span, and the reason why is because I wanted to get the most amount of heat on this outer edge over here. Yes, you could move it, centered within the total span from this edge here to this edge here, but you're going to be missing just a little bit over this edge over here. So I would personally place it off center just slightly so that we are really heating up this space over here. All right, let's go ahead and look at that footprint of heat. So that footprint of heat on a 6,000 watt unit is fairly decent for the entire space, except for this one space right around here. And this seating that I have, we could just go ahead and look at the dimensions here. So if we were to look here to here, we can get a rough estimate of what this chair is actually, how far out it goes from that edge. And so that's 9'8". We'll call it 9'9". If your sofa is a little bit shorter than that, let's say it just has 2 seating positions, one here, then this one heater should be enough for that position itself. Also, note that this is it's a cold climate where this is actually going to be in, and I would probably recommend a 6,000 watt for the colder months. They had mentioned that they're not really interested in heating up the seating position for the cold winter months, but they want to extend their season as long as possible. But I would probably go with a 6,000 watt unit no matter what, because of the fact that what we're trying to do here is throw this ray completely over here, and that's going to be the colder edge over here. So if it's just going to be sitting position here for the most part, maybe here a 4,000 watt unit should be okay. But even a 4,000 watt unit, you would probably want to put a control system on it based on whether you're not excuse me, whether or not you're going to use it in, let's say, 60, 55 degree weather. It may be too warm on a 4,000 or a 6,000, so I would go with a 6,000, a control system, and that way you can dim the heater down as much as possible. You can go from basically 10% all the way up to 100% on the dimming system of the unit. Also, another note is you might notice that the heater itself, I have this at mounted on the ceiling here. And then you might notice that this is not the same degree angle. The heater itself is not the same degree angle that I have here. I've pointed this downwards 5 degrees so that penetration happens over here as best as possible. And so the other thing too is from this point here to the center position of the bracket here, that's actually not correct. What I did was I took the heater, I placed it up against the edge, I moved it 18 inches away on this edge of the heater itself, and then I pushed the heater straight up to the ceiling, and then I twisted the bracket so that it was at the same, so I should say this is the exact same location right here. In fact, let's just go ahead and make another mark here. If I can grab a hold of this, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. There we go. So we can see exactly where that distance is here. And you can see, yeah. So that is 1 foot 10 and 1/16 to the center of the bracket itself here. And again, 5 degrees tilted down towards the floor here. So that's how I positioned the heater itself. Now, if you wanted to, for some reason, heat up the entire space, let's say you wanted to, have a different type of event out here, the simple thing is to place another unit just on the opposite side. And I'll go ahead and just show you what that would look like here. And that would just look like placing another unit right here. And now you get a total coverage of the entire space here. So, and I've got that in the same location, same distance off of this beam here. And you can see that we should be meeting all the clearances. I just noticed that this edge right here might be a little bit further out, but we're still meeting the clearances here. So no problem with that. So, and let's see if we got one more thing Just kind of look at the top here to see what that footprint of heat looks like. But again, you know, the 4,000 watts of slimline could fit here, and or the C4024, which is a C meaning single element, and the CD is a dual element. C is in the shape, and then D is in dual. But yeah, they could fit all in the same location. Just depends on what you really want here. But again, if this is my location, I would probably go with the CD series and a control system. One other thing I should mention is this unit here is pointed straight down because of the TV set here. So if you did put a unit here, I don't want that ray penetrating the TV here at all. So I moved this particular one here, and you can see like this edge here doesn't get hit properly as well as this one over here does. But this would not penetrate the TV if we went straight down with that same angle of the ceiling itself. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. Please tap that like button if you find this video useful. We don't advertise, not monetize. YouTube does not promote our channel in any way unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers. I truly appreciate that. Have a great day.